Hello there, my Capricorn Collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Capricorn. Tapping into your all's energy. If you're doing like a work event, some of you, if you do like the conventions or something like that, you're looking for work or your boss is sending you to do a job. Be mindful that you don't mix business and pleasure, because someone is definitely going to be paying attention to that, especially if they're looking to give you an upgrade, a raise, or bring you on to do something. It's especially true for those of you Capricorns who there's like a promotion coming towards you. So how you respond, how you react is actually going to be rather interesting. It's almost like a test. This isn't going to be for all of you, and then it could be for all of you. This could be a spiritual test. Who the fuck knows, right, Capricorn? But how you're able to handle yourself in very specific situations. Especially if you're wanting a position that's going to require you to make some really tough decisions, and it's going to require a very good sense of morality. Take what's yours and leave what's not. Three of Cups. Well, at least you wanted to come out. The Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, can you really be trusted? So, be mindful. It's not overly dramatic, but depending upon the position you're going for, depending upon what this entails, for a lot of you, which is very common in the industry that you do, you have a lot of, the trade secrets. So, are you easily persuaded or not? This is almost like CEO, CFO. This is like big time upgrade in energy. So this is like being the someone in charge of a lot. Knowing your value and worth, and knowing your value and worth. Any of you that deal with any job that has a morality clause, that's not going to be everybody, but for some of you, there are like morality clauses built into your contract. Definitely pay attention to that. Someone's looking at you for an opportunity, but they want to make sure that you're going to be able to do it. So no willy-nilly energy. There's the Ten of Wands. This has been an exhausting sort of vibe with you. So, damn Capricorns. I feel like you're doing good. You're exhausting a lot of the energies around you. So if there's any sort of competitive vibe with what you do, and this is like life competitive energy here, Capricorn, this is a very interesting opportunity. It's like main boss energy. This isn't like some low vibing opportunity. Damn. Some of you, if you're dealing with like investors, Capricorn, some of you might not even realize this is going on. Look at this. You pulled the Emperor and the Hierophant. This is like big time. So if you do anything dealing with the public, if you do anything where you're going to have to be dealing with shareholders, you do anything where people are looking at you for specific guidance and how to do this, how to do that, right? This is like well, it's a very complicated process. That's for damn sure. Everything is being looked at. Especially those of you if there's a morality clause. And there's the Chariot energy. Spirit is definitely wanting to bless you. Or someone's definitely wanting to bless you. But damn, you're going to have to be making sure you're making the smart choices. Some of you could be going through something on a spiritual level here, Capricorn, as well, with the Hierophant there and the Emperor energy. So those of you, when it comes to you want better relationships or partnerships, what kind of relationships or partnerships are you gravitating towards? What choices are you making? Are you complicating things for yourself, or are you in the energy of living a uncomplicated life? It's like an uncomplicated existence. So those of you that's doing the shadow work, those of you that's breaking old habits and establishing new habits, those of you, if you're dating, can you date without turning it into a physical connection? How soon are you going to wait before you turn it into a physical connection? Some of you, this is like the morality energy. That seems very specific. So that's for someone who actually has like a morality clause in their contract, in their work contract, in their business contract. This could be if you're bringing on a business partner, before someone invests in you, they're going to see what kind of person you are to see if your values align with theirs. This doesn't have to have a religious connotation on it either. Someone just wants to know, like loose lips energy. Are you someone that they can trust, especially if this is a very important opportunity? This is like department head. This is like a CEO, CFO. If you're wanting to start your own business and you're going into outside investors for help, someone's really looking at you. I like this, but damn. If this isn't work related for you, others of you, this is like, what choices are you making? Blessings are wanting to come in. That Chariot is definitely feeling like Archangel Michael. There's a lot of accelerated energy, good opportunities wanting to come your way. But are you playing in this sort of vibe, or are you actually being serious with regard to the choices that you're making? Damn, Capricorn, this is a beautiful energy. It's complicated, but only because it should be. Certain areas of your life you should pay more attention to. You should have healthier standards, higher standards when it comes to yourself. You know better, you should be doing better, and are you making smarter choices? You've been tested a lot along the way. So, Capricorn, it ain't been easy because this whole vibe isn't easy, right? If you're wanting blessings from above, you're wanting good opportunities to come in, you got to make smarter choices. This is a don't react, don't respond until you have time to sort of look at everything. This is the energy of count to 10, and then you about need to do 180s. Instead of even addressing some things, you just don't. Wow, whoever the hell you are, this is an interesting vibe. It's an interesting life, too. Damn, Capricorn. The tests are there for a reason. You've been going through a lot of tests. Those of you, it's not lack of opportunities, Capricorn, by no means when it comes to you. Some of you, you've had way too many. This is like, you can have whatever you like, and there you go. It's going to be laid out in front of you, and it's going to be all about the choices that you make. Some of you, this is like spiritual guidance. Some of you, when it comes to your relationships or partnerships, wanting better relationships or partnerships, are you choosing better relationships or partnerships? Someone is judging you, but it's kind of a good thing here, especially if you're wanting to upgrade. Damn, Capricorn. There's the Knight of Wands. There's the Eight of Wands. There's the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. And there's the Queen of Pentacles. I definitely feel like this is more business related, more sort of work blessings when it comes to you as well, Capricorn. But expect some good news. Archangel Michael is definitely ready to send you some blessings. If you're a spiritual, Capricorn, if you're going through anything on a spiritual level as well, you don't have to be going to church to be going through this. Those of you that's making some interesting moral choices when it comes to the decisions in your life. I want to say, you know, you're being watched, but it doesn't, I don't want it to sound like all that dramatic. It shouldn't be all that dramatic. It just kind of is the vibe that you're in. Whatever you do, there's just certain things, certain standards, certain ways you have to hold yourself, maintain yourself, the decisions that you make. Sweet Jesus, Capricorn. Eight of Wands there, the Eight of Pentacles. That definitely feels like retrograde vibes. So some of you could have started this during the last retrograde. Some of you could have paid more attention during the last retrograde. For some of you, this definitely feels like a job. This feels like a job interview that is just, it is so much more than just a regular job interview. It would have a morality clause in it. So, not going to be everybody's, but it can be someone's, right? Someone has exhausted themselves. That's why this opportunity is going to show up. You've had a lot of karmic energy following you around. I'm very mindful when it comes to you, Capricorn, and relationships or partnerships, because it's not lack of opportunities. It's kind of the quality that you're looking for when you're making your choices. Ace of Swords, High Priestess. This has been easy for you. So a lot of you Capricorns, this has been like going on for a while and you haven't even really noticed. So those of you that's looking at things from a different perspective, the morality energy there, you know, that is kind of up for, it's subjective, but at the same point, it's kind of not. It's like the energy of your CFO or you're going to start your own company, looking at things and how you do things. Those of you, especially if you do anything where there's a lot of non-disclosure agreements. There's a lot of things that you're going to have access and knowledge of that you can't just be all willy-nilly. I was going to say willy-nilly with your willy. It's like that type of vibe. This is genderless, so it's kind of the same thing. Lord have mercy, Capricorn. This could be a spiritual thing, too. People wanting a loving relationship or partnership, yet they tend to hook up with randoms and people that there really is no connection to. So it comes down to, are you just satisfying your carnal knowledge, or are you really wanting a relationship or partnership that'll work? Damn, a lot of tests. But I feel like you're doing really good here. There's the King of Cups. Some of you be mindful of your libations. There's the Five of Swords. There's the Eight of Swords with the Two of Cups. Scorpio vibe. To the Ten of Cups. To the Seven of Pentacles. Damn. Yo, this has a work vibe to it, but for some of you, this definitely could be a good partnership wanting to come in. Not an overly romanticized one, but something that could lead to a healthy commitment, a healthy relationship or partnership, work, love, life. This could be how you're looking at things, though, too, because you are the CEO of your own life. You are the one that makes the choices. You are the one that has the opportunities. Are you going to muck them up, or are you going to keep making smart choices? This is very good opportunity. This is very good blessings. This is very good relationships or partnerships. But first, there's tests along the way. This is no bullshit energy, Capricorn. Definitely take what's yours and leave what's not. This is not going to be everybody's energy. But it's definitely going to be someone's out there. If it's work-related, you kind of know this. This should be an expectation before you even started. So you had to be serious. For others of you wanting relationships or partnerships, yeah, it's going to be different for you. Double Eight of Swords energy here. Capricorn, I feel like if someone was watching you, someone was watching them watching you. Again, work, love, life vibes when it comes to you. This is the type of energies that you don't know. Don't let this be overly dramatic as well, Capricorn. Those of you, if you're interviewing, you have your resumes out there. Those of you that's wanting to bring on partners, those of you that's wanting to grow, those of you that's wanting to start your own thing, business-wise, some of you, when it comes to relationships or partnerships, bottom of the deck is the Hangman here. You've had to make a lot of decisions, and they've been kind of intuitive, so you didn't really know. That always gives me sports bra vibes or jockstrap vibes. So some of you need that support in the areas that matter the most. That could almost be chastity belt as well. So, damn. Damn, Cappies. This is like those that are all the time crying and boo-hooing. They want better relationships or partnerships, but they just like pick up randoms right and left. The quality of the relationships or partnerships they choose really don't go no further than the carnal. And then they wonder why they're not in a loving relationship or partnership. The capacity of the relationship or partnership. Some of you, when it comes to your working relationships or partnerships, this could be your energy, Capricorn. You could be interested in an opportunity and you're being very mindful of who you bring into your vibes. Or Capricorn, someone could be looking at you to see if you're worth bringing into their energy. Work, love, or life here. Whatever the hell this is no bullshit. This is no low rate opportunity. Damn Capricorns. Sweet Jesus. Those of you dealing with karmic energies, those of you that's moved from any type of relationship or partnership, you got the Ten of Swords, the Hangman, the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, to the Queen of Swords. Oh my, Cappies. Someone is definitely spending way too much time. You've passed like everything. So, I mean, for fuck's sake, Capricorn. The Queen of Cups, the Knight of Wands, to the Lover's card. If someone was trying to discount you or someone was trying to make you seem like you weren't that great a person, you're like surpassing all these sort of obstacles sent your way. There could definitely be a spiritual vibe on this. So if you're going through anything on a spiritual level, this is like you've avoided any sort of stuck, stagnant, karmic, not worth your time, energy, or effort type relationships or partnerships to show that you are actually ready to focus on what is important. The same with like a job interview when it comes to you too, Capricorn. You're very mindful of the energies that you're around. You're able to make smart choices. There is this energy of the emotional vibe. That's like almost the morality thing there. But even that is very subjective. But it's like, do you have the basic, like a basic moral compass? Especially if you want a good working partnership. Romantic or otherwise. Libra, the Fool, to the Page of Pentacles. To the Nine of Pentacles. Blessings coming in. This is like expect the unexpected for a lot of you. Spirit wants to bless you. Someone wants to come in and bless you with an opportunity. This is like that, like in the movies where someone puts their last dollar in the slot machine and they hit big. It's kind of like that, but it's not like gambling energy. Because again, that comes down to the morality vibe. So definitely spiritual on this. Some of you, this could definitely be a really tough job interview. The blessings are coming, but you have to keep making smart choices. This brings about that sort of balanced energy with you too. Have you been making foolish decisions? Have you been doing things that really aren't to the best of your benefit? So those of you choosing to stay single, those of you turning down the quick opportunities, it's going to pay off. Someone was definitely paying attention. But it's not that dramatic. Don't make it that dramatic, Capricorn. If you want true loving relationships or partnerships, but you're just kind of picking up anything or anyone, how much time, energy, or an effort are you putting forth? Don't put too much on that sort of morality vibe either, because that's all sort of up in the air as well. So if you want a serious relationship or partnership, but you're not putting forth the time, energy, or effort, you got to do the work. So, damn Cappies. Take what's yours, leave what's not. Some of you, this is like a work opportunity. Some of you, this is about calling in a good working relationship or partnership. Those of you that are looking for quote-unquote love and making smart choices when it comes to that. The Seven of Cups there with the Three of Cups. This is like looking for love in all the wrong places. This is like picking up the wrong type of partners and trying to turn that into a Ten of Cups. Those of you that have made really healthy choices. So, if you're asking God to send you the perfect partner, but you keep hooking up with any random out there, it's that vibe. Again, Capricorn, this could be how you're looking at others. Maybe to bring in an offer or an opportunity to, or someone could be looking at you to bring an offer or opportunity to. For some of you, it's work. For others of you, this is like relationships or partnerships, interpersonal relationships or partnerships. This is when you're serious. Take what's yours, Capricorn. Leave what's not. A lot of you are passing all the tests. So you've had plenty of options. You've had plenty of opportunities, and you've surpassed some of you even your own expectations. So you know you've been making smarter choices, and that's what makes the difference. That is what all this is basically about. What is your decision-making capacity, and are you going to make smarter choices? Now, some of you could be in the right relationship or partnership, and you fuck it up with things that aren't good. That's why you keep having a lot of these choices and options. This is like serious offers only. Damn. Good luck. God bless. Like, share, subscribe, Capricorn. Take what's yours. Leave what's not. This is beautiful energy. But you've had to do the work. You've had to overcome some obstacles with that Seven of Swords and that Ten of Wands. So this isn't like coasting by energy. You've had to make some very interesting choices and setting your priorities. And the right choices bring about the right opportunities. This is like you put your last dollar in the slot machine and you win. That's just a metaphor. But it's like that. You get the opportunity. And it's going to become very easy. That's almost like opening Pandora's box. Damn. Good luck. God bless. Like, share, subscribe. Peace, love, and light, Cappies.